Greetings, YouTube. I just lost my Hercules to a Lady D. Not even a good defender. I just tried some dumb intercepts and lost Hercules. And after I didn't upload any 8.3 gameplay, I had people say, Prof, you don't even do 8.3. You need to show us some gameplay to prove that you're doing these fights. And I'm like, okay, when I start 8.4, I'll show you what I got. But let me just explain something to you. My gameplay is very average. I think that the best gameplay is to help the most people. And so I trust Seaton, Brian Grant, Lagacy, KT1, Karate Mike, the list goes on, way more than myself. And look, I get that the pushback on that is we watch your channel because you're average, just like us. And I think that's awesome. But personally, I don't think it's worth your time to show you average gameplay. However, this is the first time that I've really gotten to use in months this guy. Rank 3, Awakened, 7-star Hulk. He has been my MVP in the first chapter of 8.4. I have used one revive so far, and I probably didn't need to use it, but I used it on Shuri on the far right path because of the amount of shocks I was able to essentially use to my advantage, and so I revived her. This is a 0 revive path so far, and I want to keep it that way. I've got Howard the Duck saved as a final boss, and then I'll 100% 8.4. Now, I'm not going to make a video every time I clear a chapter. In fact, I may not make another video again until I've fully explored it, and then I'll kind of discuss the strategy after to save time. But this is such a fun path because all that you need to know about Hulk, and so you see how that special one didn't really do anything because of the nodes here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just not going to fire another special one. Look at that damage I'm doing without even doing a special. Now, I am not the best at dexing this little ball. There we go. Or baton, excuse me. Or bat. It's a bat. I feel like they've almost made it difficult to see on purpose. So I just prefer, when I can, fighting Masakure, to just step back and have the special one be distanced, not even dexed, because there is nothing to dex. Now I'm going to use a full energy refill, and we're going to clear this together. And I'm just going to use Hulk. Notice I have a Restoration Kit synergy. I have brought in Black Widow Clairvoyant because I think she might help me with the boss. Who knows? I'm going to try to include that gameplay to show you what it's like for me to take on a boss somewhat blind. Oh, that is just me being lazy and not dexing the special. Well, I dexed most of it and then got an intercept in. How about that? That was not good. All right, this is not going particularly well, but you know what? I'm not going to give up, y'all. I'm going to go. She's unblockable again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still not doing well. I don't know if I've ever actively tried to dex that, and then I just went straight into a special too. Awesome. All right, so I haven't used a revive yet. I'm probably going to have to soon, but I'm going to wait until I have to, and Nick Fury will be how I finish this fight, and then I'm going to try Black Widow Clairvoyant for the next one. I'm going to title this, Watch Some Realistic 8.4 Gameplay. Now, notice how great those bleeds were. And this is the first fight that I've used Nick Fury in. Now, we know that Red Mags loves himself some bleed. So we're not going to do that. I'm probably going to go maybe to the poison mode to start. So I'm going to go to the Curse of Plague, finish with a medium attack. This should be easier to dex than Shuri. That was a little tricky. And as y'all could tell, I did not handle that well. So we're going to power control him with the special 2, though. I forget that is not... They're immune to power control. Oh my god, I missed that too! Okay, nice thing about Black Widow Clairvoyant is that you can get the health back in the Curse of Blood. Y'all, that special 2, I can go years without having an issue with it, and then randomly, I'll miss it. And that special 1 is the same way. What is going on with me? Y'all, this is another reason why I don't like to record gameplay, because I choke. And maybe that's not something that people care about listening to, but it's me just being honest. All right, fire that special 2. Fire it. Oh, am I not able to dex it? What the? Y'all, this is so bad, and yet it's so funny. Okay, I'm going to use my first revive. It's going to be... You know what? Let's get Herc some more missions. It's going to be level 2. Now, what I like to do in this case... I was really hoping to not use any revives on this path, but also you're just seeing what I do when the cameras are turned off. Then I go to items, and I see that I've got a couple of these potions that are expiring for, these level 4s, so I'm going to put a couple of those into Herc. Because use them or lose them, you know what I'm saying? The good news is all these items I'm using are just soon to be expiring anyways. And I've lost quite a few revives this week because I just didn't need them. So 8.4 gives me an excuse to use them, and Lord knows with the final boss, But you do not want to see me spend 50 revives to get a boss down at times, and that is not an exaggeration. Because sometimes I don't want to redo a path. I'll just suck it up, and a phase might take me 15 minutes. It would take KT1 50 seconds. It would take me 50 minutes. But there we go. It's so easy until you miss it. And then, by the way, they have been blocking most of my relic combo chains in 8.4. It's very disturbing to see how many times that's happened. The AI is so fast that it's like I can't get the frame rate the same as an attacker as I am a defender. It's very, very frustrating. All right. There's the 8th feat of strength. There's the 9th. Now this is super easy to deck. This will be a walk in the park compared to red mags. All right, I'm going to hit into his block to up that power rate one more time. Has anybody else watching this that's done any 8.4 had an issue with defenders blocking the chain of... this is probably dumb. There we go. Okay. Whew. That was actually really easy. Okay. One fight away from 100% exploring the first chapter. And like I said, Howard the Duck is going to be the guy that I go against. So what I'm going to do now, skip the node. I'm going to bring in Nick Fury first and just see what happens. It's not going to probably go well, but I just want to take off a little bit of damage and see what happens. I know Howard is bleed immune, but I might as well just get a little damage down. I'm not saying this is a good idea, but even 1% damage is better than nothing, and I already got 1%. Boy, look at that evade, though. Y'all, he evaded, and then he went indestructible. This is where I thought the Black Widow Clairvoyant would be good. Now, his special one is pretty easy to dex. Special 2, not so much. Hey, it connected one. Again, I'll take 4% damage at this point. I will. But that indestructible is so shady. And you got to be aggressive to have it go off. There we go. All right, let's try special 2. And I missed. Lovely. My goal is 10% on this. Just get me 10% down, and I'll call it a W. But, man, it's just a tricky fight. Now, if you cancel out the evade, like I probably should have brought a True Strike champion in. Maybe I should have brought in, like, Mole God. Let's try a special 1. See, the miss fails. Get the special 1. I probably should have done that the whole time. Look at that block damage. It's crazy. But remember how I said my goal is 10%? Well, now we're better than that. And now we got to have him fire off that special 1. All right, I'm going to do another special 1. But, of course, it's not unblockable. And that was a waste of time. All right, real Nick Fury. Do your best. Woo, look at this. That was awesome. All right. Yeah, this is going well until that. But if I can get 25% down, I'm very happy with that. Again, you're going to see YouTubers who just casually have no revives throughout 8.4. Not me. But just spamming these special 1s, it didn't work out well. With the miss, but I'm very happy with this. I know that's subjective, and I'm just gonna hope. Look at us dancing. That was just such BS. I'm just gonna hope Hercules can help. Maybe not. Maybe he can't. We're gonna try it. But that was, I don't know, almost 300,000 damage. I mean, to me, that's great. You're seeing my process. This is a longer than normal video, which is why I will not be making crazy long gameplay videos every day. Man, the evade just is non-stop. What a tricky fight. Okay. Again, I try to be aggressive here. Hit the window for damage. And that's going really well. Got him down to almost half health. But that basic evade is tricky. So it is a rotation type fight. Aegon was really easy. That was the one that I was like, oh, that was sort of like a gift. But this one, oh, God, I hate the misses. Internet phrases. Come on. All right, he's under 50% health, y'all. I will take it. But now the evade and the indestructible is back. This is just, it's just a lot of dancing. I don't know what else to say. We're just dancing. He's unblockable. He's evading everything. All right. The window's there, y'all. The window's there. Look at that. Oh, look at that damage. It's so beautiful. Now I'm going to regret this. It wasn't too bad. 17% down. Oh, I would still like this to be a 1 revive video. Because that's basically as good or bad as I did off camera. Is this helping anybody for my own sanity? Do you like seeing this? Oh my gosh. Look at that lag. Look, it's so close. So close. Look at that. Okay. Whew. It's also kind of tricky to speak into a microphone while you're dancing around. Not going to lie. Okay. Well, you just watched me spend 15 minutes getting wrecked in 8.4. You can laugh at me, and I understand it. 1 revive used plus a couple of soon-to-be expired health potions. I now have 1 of the 6 chapters fully explored, and I have used nothing but items that are going to be in the overflow. And you know what? I'm glad I posted this. Even if nobody watches it, then nobody can say that I didn't post a fight in 8.4. So, hey, I tried. I did my best. I could be worse, and I certainly have played worse. And I'll hold my head up high and say thanks for watching.